G'day everyone, Prep Aussie here. I hope you're all well in whatever part of the world you're watching this video. Today is the 23rd of the 7th, 2017. I'm going to show you some tests from this video that Seven Spalding's done on the 17th of the 7th, 17. Huge objects in front of the sun. Now, I actually rang Seven about this video because this video is, in my opinion now, the #1 video that anybody has done in regards to the Nibiru subject, and who was researching it out in the field. Me, I'm just a dummy at the other end of the screen showing you what other people are doing mostly. This is just, I just cannot believe this video. It is incredible. Please go and watch it. It will actually stupefy you and will stupefy others who believe or don't believe, because they're going to believe when they see this video. So please go and watch it. Right, now I'm going to do the tests on this video and you're going to see exactly what is there. It's hard to miss already, isn't it? Look, bloody hell. Right, hold on to your seats. Okay, here we go. Just unbelievable. Man's a champion, I tell you. Now, this is the sun. I have no idea what this is, and this, but let's have a look, eh? Yep, that's the sun, and yep, that's another object or planet. So is that, and so are these over here. You can see them. They are literally bloody everywhere. Doesn't come out too well on value. Never mind. Let's get rid of that. Pretty amazing, eh? Unbelievable. And this is only the beginning of the video. This is 10 seconds in. Seven didn't even know he'd filmed this because he couldn't see it because it's so bright. If there's anybody out there who's sitting there saying, oh, this is just a reflection of a cloud or whatever, yeah, bite my ass. It is not. This is bona fide 100% a planet. Still don't believe it's not a planet? Unbelievable. Tell you what, I'll take it right up. You can still see it. Take it right down. You can still see it. Fantastic capture. Unbelievable. Let's move on to the next one. Well, you can still see it there. It's still the same one. Look, it's an actual planet. It's a planet in the friggin' sky. Blind Freddy could see it. It's a planet. It's an absolute 100% planet. It's not a lens flare. It's not a lens refraction. If it was, why is it behind the frigging clouds? It's there, folks, 110%. Still there. Still there. Now look at this. Since when does the sun split in two? Jesus wept. Look, folks, there's nothing between them. Absolutely nothing. It's going over the horizon. There's nothing there. Look at that. If that doesn't convince you that there's something seriously friggin' wrong, then I don't know what to tell you. They're two separate identities. That's the sun. This is another planet. Or this is the sun, and that's a sun simulator. I don't know. Maybe that's a sun, that's a sun simulator. You see the bizarre situation we've got ourselves in? As I said, it has to be possibly the best video taken on Nibiru subject so far, by far. He's actually sitting there filming it, showing you that there's two suns and other planets. Look, I can take it right up. I can take it right down. What more do you need to be convinced? This is the gamma test. Look, I can make it disappear off the screen, off the edge of the thing. It's as low as it can go. And there's two planets. Look at the planetary bodies behind it. Look, can you see that tail? It's splitting off up here. Look what I'm doing here, folks. I'm actually taking the brightness right down. And I'm cleaning the objects up. Even if I do that, it's still there. As I said to Seven last night, or this morning, man, you kick the ball or you hit the ball straight out of the park with this video. It's just astounding. Look at these. See this tail of planets here, or debris, or whatever the hell it is. It's there. No two ways about it. And if you watch the whole video, you can actually see when the two separate and they go into two, from one into two. I just can't get the clarity on that I'd like, but they're there. You can definitely see them. That's a better shot. Let's see what we can do with this one, eh? Look at that. This is where they split into two. Look. Look at that. That looks about right, doesn't it? That looks about right. Look at that, folks. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's about 8 planets in the background there. 8. Just muck around with the brightness and that just for a sec, see what happens. Unbelievable. That's better. There you go, folks. Look, they're there. They're 100% there. Let's see what happens when I do this. Ooh, look. Fades them out a bit on inverted. Never mind. But they're there. No two ways about it. And they're bloody huge. They are absolutely huge. Bit more separation there than the last ones. Look at that. actually. Let's do that and do that. Now you can see them. They are huge, folks. Whatever that is, they are massive. There you go. Look at the size of them. That's big, but look at the size of these. They're not small. Whoa. Now we're getting there. Too bright. That's about right. Let's see if we can get them up now. Well, they're not lens flares, that's for bloody sure. There you go. You can actually see the other one in the background there now. It's not just one, they're a group, like a cluster of planets. Okay, well, the most amazing thing about that, and another amazing fact about this, I'll show you the video again. Look, you can clearly see the planets. Now, at the same time that Seven was doing this video, a lady called Tina in Western Australia took 3 pictures. This is the first one. That's the second. That's the third. Can you see the planets here on each picture? Watch. You can't see it too much on that one. Look, see the planets there? Just here. I'm going to show you right now exactly what she caught. Tina's part of the Nibiru group in Western Australia, so she's pretty switched on. The first thing I want to point out is this. Look, that is exactly the same as Seven pointed out in his video, or filmed in his video. Watch. Look at that. That is not clouds, folks. It's not a reflection of the clouds. It's actually a planet. Look, they don't make clouds that spherical. It's impossible. Now, watch down here. Now, these are actually in the sky, but not visible because of the brightness of the sun. Can you see that? These are now actually in our atmosphere. And you can take pictures of them, no problem at all, with just a normal camera, because they're down there in the south of the southern hemisphere. There's one, a huge one here, another one here, and some groupings down here. And it's not a figment of your imagination, folks. We now have to understand that these are now actually in our atmosphere. If we can take a picture like that, just with a normal camera, then they are 100% here, as Becky Lewis's thing showed recently. Look, no two ways about it. Now, another amazing thing. At the same time, on the same day, a gentleman called Neil Oakley. Look, folks, before I go to the next one, look at that. Look, I'm not even going to test that. If you can't see that, there's something wrong with you. Honestly. Look, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not even going to gamma test it or anything. Look, it's there, folks. 100%. 110%. It's there, look. It ain't a cloud. Right. So even more substantial, the best thing that you could ever hope for is that you get what's called triangulation. So I've just confirmed 7's capture because Tina in Western Australia, Perth, Western Australia, captured exactly the same as 7 on his video. So Neil Oakley is in the UK. Now I'm going to show you these pictures from Neil now on exactly the same day. Look at this. I don't even have to test this to show you the objects. Look at all the objects here, folks. Look. It's staggering. On exactly the same day. Look. It's not put there. Look. And look at all of them over here. Look. It's like a planet fest. Ho, ho, ho. Let's go down to good old Earth and cause a bit of mayhem. Let's do a gamma test. That one fades out, but never mind. Look at all these planets, folks. Look at them. They're everywhere. Everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They're bloody everywhere. Bloody hell. So, on exactly the same day, in England, near locally, filmed exactly the same thing as 7 in Cincinnati, Ohio. Exactly the same thing. And Tina in Western Australia, or Perth, Western Australia, took pictures of exactly the same thing on exactly the same day. Unbelievable. All those times when we've been sitting here saying, is it, isn't it, is it, isn't it? Well, let me tell you, it sure as shit is. They are now clearly visible in our atmosphere. It's as simple as that. I don't know what more to say. Now, if you're paying attention, you can clearly see that there's 2 light sources here, not 1. 2. And once again, look at all the planets. Look at this bloody great big thing sticking up out here. Sorry about the dogs, folks. Someone knocked at the door. So, I don't even, you can actually see the planet. Look, just there. That's the sun. Look at the sun down here. That's not the sun. Hang on. Look at the size of that. Look at this light source down here. So, as I said, between 7, Tina, and now Neil, we have confirmation from 3 different sides of the world that this was actual. Sorry, folks. Look at the size of that thing. Jesus. That's the sun there, look. Or whatever it is these days. Who knows? Does anybody remember anymore what the sun used to look like? Look at these planets, folks. Look at them. They are friggin' everywhere. These have got to be up there with these pictures have got to be up there with Seven's recording, folks. Honestly, this is just sensational. There's so many planets I can physically count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, or whatever that is, whether there's 11, but I don't know about the other 2 there. 12, 13. There's a big one just here. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. They are everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Look, you can actually see the difference in the sun here and this planet here. I shouldn't laugh. It's bloody dire. It's absolutely dire. This is no laughing matter. Oops, too far. You can still see it when I go like that. You can still see all of them when I go like that. That's even scarier. That looks about right, doesn't it? Bloody hell. That's black and white. It's just scary, folks. It really is. You know, this is what we were waiting for. Maybe we were waiting, for the wrong thing. Who knows? Look at this bloody planet here. Jesus. Look at the size of it. It's exactly the same one that Seven filmed on exactly the same day. And as I said, there's the sun there. That's not the sun, whatever this is here. Or this is the sun and this is a sun simulator, but they're two different light sources. Look at that. Jesus, that's bad. Well, look at that. That is just simply phenomenal, isn't it? It's 100% there, folks. 110%. Well, here's another most amazing thing about this. Hang on. Okay, this is a picture from Scott from the Planet X Nibiru channel. Cast your eyes over this picture and then look to the right. Look at this. There is a light source over on the right just by itself. Look at that. I should tell you that Scott filmed this sky. He's in Pittsburgh, and it is something that you should see if he puts it on his channel. It is just amazing, absolutely amazing. Okay, folks, sorry about that. I had to do a bit of mucking around with these pictures, saving them and stuff. As you can see, Scott sent me some pictures of the sky outside his house in Pittsburgh. Just look at these pictures, folks. And when he showed me, I said, mate, there is something there. So we'll go from there to here. So we'll go from UK back to the US. Folks, that's not clouds. I'm sorry, but it's not. Look, see the cloud patterns? Look at these. And this is the one with the light source. Oh, look at this. This is a planet, folks. 100%. Look, that's not a cloud. There's no way it can be a cloud. It's being illuminated by something. Sorry, I'll do a gamma test on it first. Look at that. Look at that. Bloody hell. That is freaking amazing. I don't have to do anything else to it, folks. Look at the gamma test, and there's something else here as well. That's piqued my curiosity. Let's go to that one, eh? What is that? Sharpen the picture up. Take the brightness down. Look at that. Look, that's the tail. The same one that Seven filmed the other night. Look at the size of this planet, folks. It is fucking huge. Excuse my French. I suppose I'm allowed to say the F word when we're looking at the death of the world. Jesus. Look at the size of that thing. Bloody hell. And whatever this is exactly the same thing we saw in Seven's video. All right, folks, I've rambled on enough. Okay, folks. After what I've just shown you, we probably all need to analyse exactly where we fit into spirituality, I guess, because that was some pretty serious stuff I just showed you. You know, it obviously wasn't not there. So maybe we all need to take time and take stock. So as always, I'll finish with the Lord's Prayer. The Lord's Prayer. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever. Amen. God bless you all, folks. Prep out.